Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Monday. I'm Connie Bowman. If you're new to this weekly practice, this weekly ritual, and I'm wondering, some of you know I've been at seminary and studying, and I just got back, flew the red eye in yesterday from California, and I'm feeling like I need a ritual to ground me, to get me back sort of into my center, my balance. I'm wondering, what are the rituals besides Mindful Monday that you practice? And I'm reading a really good book for a paper I'm writing on grief and ritual. And I just wanted to share for those of you who are more of the intellectual bent and want to know what ritual is. Simply said, this is from The Wild Edge of Sorrow by Francis Weller. For anybody in the healing arts, highly recommend it. So he says, that simply said, ritual is any gesture done with emotion and intention by an individual or group that attempts to connect the individual or community with transpersonal energies for the purposes of healing and transformation. And, okay, this is really cool. He says ritual elicits a certain vibration, a pitch that enables us to individually or communally connect with the sacred. I love that. And you know, what is yoga if not a ritual to attempt to connect us with our souls or the sacred? So let's find a comfortable seat. Prop yourself up with a blanket or a block if you like. Get that spine nice and long. And feel your tailbone grounded, rooted into the surface beneath you. Place your hands wherever they're most comfortable. I like to kind of create a little cradle, placing my left hand in my right. And then take your shoulders, loop them back and down, away from the ears. Tuck your chin. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. Just arrive here in this present moment for this ritual practice. Maybe creating an intention that this practice bring us back to our center. And as you're ready, just observe the natural breath. Notice how it's entering your body and then how it's leaving. Swallow in your throat, relax your throat center, and soften the belly. Make some space for the breath. As you're ready, with your mouth gently closed, invite your first intentional breath, perhaps of the day. So through your nostrils, breathe in deeply. Fill up the belly, the ribs, and the lungs. And then same, exit where the breath entered through the nostrils. Let the breath completely leave the body. So your belly draws into your spine, and maybe you relax a little bit more. Invite another big, deep breath. Fill up nooks and crannies you may not have felt the breath go into for a while. And then release the breath slowly. So intentional breath, extending the exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. That will give us that parasympathetic engagement that softens and relaxes the body, the mind. Again, nice big breath, fill up. And then a soft, gentle, slow exhalation. Let's take two more. On this next exhalation, as you complete the breath, just take a moment before you open your eyes to notice how you've affected change in your entire system with this first ritual. And then when you're ready, blink open your eyes. We'll switch the cross of the legs. So take the other leg in front, and then take your arms out wide, reach up for all the goodness, look up. Get long in your body, and then bring your palms together over your head and draw them down through the center of your body, right to your heart. Take a nice big breath. Fill up so you can feel your breath, your chest pressing into your thumbs as they press equally into your sternum. And then we'll take 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Chin can come to chest. Bow to your own ritual practice. Inhale again as you reach, and exhale, bow. And then again, take your hands wherever they're comfortable. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Stretch the back of the neck. And then on your inhale, take a circle in whatever direction feels right. Draw some circles with your nose. Just work out the kinks in the neck slowly. Exhaling your chin down to your chest. Take 1 more pass in this direction. And then switch. Go the opposite direction. Drawing those circles, observing sensation, maybe even sound. And then as you finish, just let the chin come down to the chest. Take your hands to the front of the leg that's in front. And then inhale, shine your heart. Take your gaze up and exhale. Bring your chin down to your chest. Bring your belly into your spine and round forward. Take some gentle cat-cows as we sit here for a little bit more, moving the spine forward and back. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Move slowly and intentionally, creating this ritual practice one thing at a time, just staying present to whatever's going on in your body and adapting and adjusting as needed. So every move and every shape we make may not be good for you today, so just make sure you honor your body. Let's take this next one, drawing the shoulders back, taking the gaze up, making a little more of a back bend, and then on your exhalation, round forward, make a more exaggerated cat pose. As you draw your belly into your spine, your shoulders come forward, and then come up. Let's take the arms up, reach up, get long again, and take a side bend. Reach over to one side and look underneath that armpit on the other side. I said I'd never say armpit again. I broke my own rule. Switch sides, look under the opposite arm. And if that felt really good, just take a couple more. Eventually we'll make our way up to hands and knees, creating that tabletop shape. So whenever you're ready, join me there. You can put something under your knees if you don't have carpet underneath you. And then let your knees be under your hips, shake it out. Let your hands be under your shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide. And commit to pressing into the joints of the fingers so we're really gripping the mat, taking some of the strain off our wrists. And if your wrists bother you, you can always come to your fists. But when you're ready, let's take some of those cat-cows here, lifting the gaze and the tailbone, and then exhaling as we round into that cat shape. So you can take it a little more to the extreme here, if you like, just giving your spine that morning workout, waking it up. Good. Move with your breath. So if I'm going too fast for you, just move with your own breath, using the wisdom of your body to inspire your movement. Take a couple more. Good. Breathing deeply. Exhaling slowly. And then come to center. Maybe Sophie, shake it out a little bit. And then take your left foot back. You can point your toes toward the floor. Really engage those legs. And then the right arm comes forward. And we'll join one another in bird dog. This will give us a little balance challenge, a little core initiation as we begin our practice. So you maybe lift your leg a little higher, maybe look forward somewhere on the floor right in front of you. And yeah, embrace any wobbles that are happening. And on your exhalation, return the right hand and the left knee to the floor. Sophie, shake it out. Sophie's my dog, if you don't know. She's a chocolate lab who loves to shake her butt when she's happy to see you. So right leg goes back, left arm forward. Find that bird dog shape. Keep your gaze forward on the floor so your neck's nice and long. Good, breathe in. Then breathe out, lower knee and hand to floor. Take your knees as wide as your mat, big toes touch. Sink your hips back until you find a child's pose that feels good in your body. So use blankets between your legs and your hips if that helps you. And maybe something under your forehead if your head doesn't quite reach the floor. Always use props to support you. It's just the right thing to do. So reach your fingertips forward, get a nice stretch in your shoulders. And as you do, really claw the mat and draw your shoulders down and back. Activate the upper back here. Take a big breath. And a long exhalation. Maybe relax your elbows down. Let your hips sink down a little bit more. Soften here. Swallow in your throat. Take one more breath. And exhale as you let your hips sink back toward your heels. And then when you're ready, come slowly up. Let's just come to sit. If this is something you are not able to do, sitting in hero's pose, we will be meeting in downward facing dog. I just wanted to let give our wrists a little rotation here. So take them in figure eights and then clasp your hands. Here we'll do some real figure eights. Take your right hand and extend your fingers toward the floor. With your left hand, just gently draw them back down toward the floor. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Long, slow breath out. And then switch. Left fingertips reach toward the floor. Stretch that forearm and the wrist. Good, big breath. Long exhalation. Excellent. When you're ready, shake it out. From this position, shake your right hand left and right. Shake your left hand up and down. You got this. Shake your left hand left and right. Shake your right hand up and down. So hero's pose is also good for the knees, stretches the knees. So just so you know, tuck your toes when you're ready. Bring your hands to the mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Grip the mat. Inhale as you rise up to your first downward facing dog. So good. Straighten the legs as much as you are ready for, and then maybe take your dog for a walk, bending one knee and then the other. So good. Press each heel down. You get a nice calf stretch as you do. And then find some stillness in your down dog. Really send your heels toward the floor. Breathe in. Lift your hips a little higher. Draw the belly into the spine a little more. Relax the back of the head. Shake it yes and no. All the things. And when you're ready, come up on your toes. We'll take a slow walk to the front of the mat. And we'll just slowly release the wrists again. Make some circles or figure eights. And then let it go in your forward fold. Maybe ragdoll is what you love, so find your elbows and just hang, bending your knees as much as you need to. You can take a real generous bend in your knees just to protect your lower back. Take a nice breath in and a long breath out. When you're ready, root into your feet as you rise up, one vertebra at a time, swiping your plant if it's in the way. Inhale, reach your arms up. Look up, get really long in your body. Good. Commit to pressing your toes into the mat. And then bring your palms together like we did seated. Draw them right down the center of the body to your heart. And take a moment here, let your shoulders drop down. Maybe close your eyes. Test your balance. Take a nice breath in. Feel the breath moving in to your hands as you press your thumbs into your sternum. Good. Mountain pose. Release your hands. Let your palms face forward. Take a nice big breath. Shine your heart and then reach your arms up. And we'll exhale, swan dive forward, bending your knees as much as you need to. Come forward into your forward fold. On your inhale, we'll come up halfway. So hands to shins, shoulders reach away from the ears. Make that half tabletop. Exhale as you fold again. Good. Inhale, root to rise, reach up. Let's take a side bend here, reaching the left hand to the right wrist and side bending to the left. Take a full round of breath here. Nice big breath in. You can look under the right arm. What restraint? I didn't say it. Take a long breath out. Inhale, reach up. Fingertips reach to the sky. Feel the reach of your fingertips contrasted with the gripping of your toes. So full body here. Nice big long body. Take a hold of the left wrist with the right arm and lean to the right. Good. Nice stretch of the left side body as you look under the left arm. Breathe in. Exhale slowly. Good. Breathe in again. Reach up, look up. Maybe lean back. See if you can see your thumbs. Little gentle back bend. Draw the belly into the spine as you do. Support the lower back. And then exhale, swan dive forward. We'll all meet in that forward fold, bending your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, half table, halfway lift. And exhale, take your hands down to the mat. Plant your fingers. Now you can also use your blocks here. And step all the way back. Left leg first, then right. Lower your knees. And lower chin, chest, and entire body to the mat. Take your hands outside your shoulders and come into a cobra, pressing into the mat, really giving yourself a gentle back bend, as much of a cobra as you're ready. Keep your neck long, gazing forward in front of you on the floor somewhere. And exhale, lower down, relax. Let your arms just rest. Let your forehead come to the floor, so if you shake it out. Good. Breathe in. Feel the breath moving into the body as your belly presses into the floor. And breathe out. Good. Take your hands to your shoulders. Again, tuck those elbows into your side. Rise up into your cobra. Maybe a little higher. Maybe not. Take a nice breath in. Keep those shoulders drawn back. And exhale, lower down. Just relax here for a moment. You can let your arms reach. You can Sophie shake it out. Do what you need to do. Tops of the feet on the floor. Big breath in. Nice long exhalation. Take the hands outside the shoulders again. Draw the elbows in. Press yourself up. Good. Come up to your knees. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Walk the dog if you like, or find stillness. Relax the back of the neck. Press the heels toward the floor. Nice big breath. Lift up on your toes. And then lower back. Heels come down. Good. One more time. Stretch the feet. Lift up on your toes. And then send those heels back down to the floor. Lift your hips high. Keep that left leg there. Lift the right leg up to the sky. See if you can open it up, bending the knee, coming into fire hydrant. Maybe circle the ankles out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Strong shoulders. Exhale as you send your leg long again. And then inhale. See if you can hoist it up to the front of the mat. We'll come into a long runner's lunge. So left leg back, right leg forward, right knee over right ankle, and then gaze forward. Find that long feeling, that long sensation that gives you that beautiful stretch in the left leg, left inner thigh. Good. Maybe rock forward and back a little bit. Excellent. And then as you're ready, left hand comes to floor or block. Sweep the right arm up, take a side bend, side twist, sorry. Reach out. You can take a couple of shoulder circles if you like. Good. And on your next exhalation, take the right hand down. Come up to your fingertips and think about placing that left foot right next to the right foot. So we're just going to think about it first, and then we're going to actually step it forward, coming into our forward fold. Again, you can release your wrists. Let's take care of our wrist today, circling it out, figure eighting it out. When you're ready, come up to your halfway lift. Draw the shoulders back and exhale, forward fold. On your inhale, root to rise, reach up. Let's take a side bend over to the right, reaching right hand to left wrist. Pressing the feet. Think about pressing the feet equally into the floor beneath you. Gripping those toes. Good. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, lean, lean, and lean, and lean. Left side. Good. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean back. Look towards your thumbs as much as you can. And then release your hands down. Good. Come into mountain pose. Loop the shoulders. Hands face forward. So we have a nice open heart. Take a nice big breath. Long exhalation. Maybe close your eyes, test your balance once more. Why not? It's good. Especially if we've been out of balance for any reason. Like a red eye. Good. When you're ready, reach up. And then sink your hips back. Come into a chair pose. So we'll activate those quadricep muscles, those big muscles in our legs. And our glutes sink back down a little bit more, perhaps. Lift and spread your toes and then commit them to the floor. Let them be part of the action. Good. Breath in and breath out. Good. When you're ready, inhale, rise back up, reach up, lean back, one more back bend, and then exhale, forward fold, bending your knees as much as you need to. Come into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, one more time, and then exhale, hands to floor or block. Step back with the right leg this time. Find that nice long runner's lunge. So the farther back you stretch, the better that right leg will, well, the more stretch you will get, shall we say. This stretch is not for everyone. Rock forward and back as you like it. And then right hand comes to the inside of the left foot. Reach up with the left arm. Take some circles, maybe. Wake up that left shoulder. Bring some nice energy into that shoulder. And then left hand comes down, come up on your fingertips or your blocks. Think about bringing that right foot to meet your left, and then actually step it forward. And roll on up, one vertebra at a time. We'll come all the way up. Reach up. Bring hands together above your head, draw them down. Find your heart center. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Feel the breath moving into your thumbs as you press your thumbs into your sternum. Exhale it out. Come back into mountain pose. Hands face forward. Nice broad chest. Good. Take a moment, just close your eyes, notice. Notice how you feel. Notice your breath. Just getting present to yourself, wherever you are in your space, inviting this ritual into your life. A little bit of meaning, a little bit of practice that brings us balance and peace. When you're ready, we're going to lift our arms, reach up and look up, and sink the hips down for one more chair. Maybe you want to bring your big toes to touch and your knees to touch, and then squeeze toward that midline. Good. Breathe in, sink down a little bit deeper. Feel your calves, feel your quads, feel your glutes. Draw your belly into your spine. Good. And as you're ready, forward fold. Slowly, easily, as much as you can. Inhale, find your halfway lift. And then exhale, we're going to take our hands to floor and step our right foot back, then our left. Lower the knees, lower chin, chest, and then entire body to the floor. This time, make a little pillow with your hands, stacking your hands, turning your head to one side. Sophie, shake it out, and then find stillness. Breathe in, feel your breath moving into your belly as your belly presses into the floor. And then breathe out, let it all go. Good. When you're ready, we're going to take our left arm, scoot back a little bit, and extend it out from the shoulder, palm face down, and the right hand comes to the outside of the shoulder. Keep your gaze toward the right so the left ear is on the floor. And then we're going to slowly, if your shoulder permits, roll to the left. So this is a big shoulder opener. I know Nancy loves these. So you can take your right foot to the floor. Oh, my singing bowl is singing back to me as I talk. Hi, singing bowl. Press into the floor and you'll feel that nice stretch in your shoulder. You can use your right foot as sort of a kickstand to hold you up, maybe press you open a little bit more. Take a breath. Good. You might get a spinal adjustment here. No extra charge. I'm sorry, I'm going to move you, singing bowl, because I need space here for my right arm. Good. One more breath here. And then slowly roll back to your belly. Take your time. Make a little pillow. Let everything settle. Sophie, shake it out. Nice full breath in. Feel that breath breathing in, filling up the belly, pressing into the floor. And then feel that sensation. Maybe you're getting a little closer to the floor. When you're ready, this right arm extends out from the side. And the right ear comes to the floor. Take the left hand to the outside of the shoulder. Use it to allow you to open up toward, so your left hand comes, sorry, I'm not describing this well. Left hand comes to the outside and presses into the mat to help you open up toward the right. So stretches in the right shoulder. That right leg is extended. Again, your left foot can come to the outside of the right leg to kind of press you open a little bit more. Good. Once you land, breathe in. If you feel any pain in your shoulder, please back off. This is not for those with shoulder injuries, but it's a great stretch for the shoulders. Good. Breathe out. Let's take one more inhale. And then exhale, come back to the belly. Make a little pillow. Let your forehead come to the floor. And just take a full breath. Nice. As a stretch for the quadriceps, now this is not for everyone, and you can certainly use your strap. Let's bring the forehead to the floor and bend the knees. Reach back for your ankles. And if your ankles aren't accessible, See if you can reach for a pant leg, perhaps. And then, you can use your strap if you like. And give everyone a chance to find the best way to come into this bow. And when you're ready, think about squeezing your legs toward one another, flex your feet, and then see if you can lift up your head and your shoulders, and then lift your legs up off the floor. Good. Continue to squeeze your shoulder blades as you gaze forward on the floor, and continue to breathe slowly. Another nice chest opener, and a little bit of a back bend. And when you're ready, exhale. Release your legs. Turn your head to one side. Sophie, shake it out. Good, nice big breath in, and a slow breath out. When you're ready, we'll try that one more time. So bend your knees, reach for your ankles or pant legs. Flex your feet, squeeze your legs toward one another, and when you're ready, lift head and shoulders, knees and toes. I just like saying that. I really like singing it. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. You can do this. Squeeze those shoulder blades. One more breath. Cycle. And then let it go. Turn your head to the opposite side. Sophie, shake it out. Release that lower back. Excellent. Excellent. Nice big breath in as you bring your forehead forward. Bring your hands outside your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows into the midline and come on up through a gentle to a gentle tabletop. Gently come up. So if you shake it out here, let's take a couple of cat-cows just to release the spine. So do it slowly. Just let that spine get back to its center. Yeah, those bows are intense sometimes. Good. Let's come into a cat pose, drawing the belly into the spine, chin to chest. Really stretch that back. And then come down to a seat. We'll keep that left foot coming into the inside of the right leg. We're going to take a side bend here. So I like to tuck my arm under my hand underneath my calf. So see if you can maybe use that as a little bit of leverage. And then flex the right foot. Take your left arm, sweep it up and over, reach for that right toe. And then if you have a lot of air between your knee and the floor, you can tuck something underneath it, if that seems to help. And take your torso and twist it. So it's twisting toward the left. It's really only coming toward the center, but think twisting from the right rib cage. Good. Breathe in. Maybe you reach a little farther as you breathe out. Again, looking under that left arm in the opposite direction of your side bend. Good. One more breath in. Nice long breath out. Really long. And slowly, we'll just come out of this, taking the left hand to the floor. Take your right foot and place it on the floor. Lift your left hip up off the mat. Reach up and over in the opposite direction as a counter stretch. Good. Breathe in. Reach those fingertips long. Open up, this time twisting toward the ceiling, looking under the right arm. Good. Exhale as you come down gently. And then we'll take a hold of the right leg. Hoist it up and over the left, keeping that left foot tucked under that right hip. And then give yourself a hug or take your left arm outside your right leg. Take your right hand to the back of your body. Press into the floor to lift your spine. And then take a twist over to the right. Good. So we'll linger here for just a moment, breathing in deeply. And breathing out, allowing our gaze over our right shoulder to intensify to the point where we feel that stretch, right? So don't go farther. Feel the sensation. Breathe in again. Breathe out slow. Excellent. Take one more breath in as you lift your spine a little bit taller. Why not? Breathe out as you unwind slowly. Let's go to the left. So take that left leg out long. Take the right foot to the inside of this left leg. Hey, always the option to tuck a blanket under your hips if that is helpful. Left hand can come to the calf or even just inside the leg. Find your best shape. Flex the left foot, reach the fingertips of the right hand to the left toes, and then gaze under your right arm. A little bit of a twist toward the right. And then feel that internal massage when you breathe deeply. So good for bringing blood flow to the organs of the body, bringing balance, bringing peace. Yes, that's why we're here. Nice big breath in, long breath out. Good. One more breath in. And as you exhale, take that right hand to the floor, take that left foot to the floor. And then lift up, reach up and over with the left arm. Take that counter stretch. Good, breathe in. And as you breathe out, come down. Keep that right foot where it is. Hoist the left leg up and over. Give yourself a hug or take the arm to the inside of that right leg. I'm going to hug on this side. Good. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Lift the crown of the head toward the ceiling. Take that left hand behind you, and on your exhale, twist toward the left shoulder. Say good morning to your left hip. Good. Breathe in as you find your gazing point. Maybe it moves. Find that spot where you're getting the good stretch. So you know the good stretch. Likewise, you know the bad stretch. So make it feel good. And maybe stretch yourself a little bit. Good. Take one more breath. Feel that internal massage. And let your exhalation bring you back to the center. And then you might want to tuck, if you don't have a blanket already under your hips, you might want to tuck one under your hips for Badakanasana as we bring our feet together. Another option is to take blocks, I'll show you, underneath your knees. Let them be a support, so that's nice. Yeah, that is nice. Kind of allows you to relax into the pose a little bit more. So with your inhale, shine your heart, and with your exhale, draw your forehead towards your feet, only as far as your lower back is ready. 4. And take a few breaths here. Just allow your chin to bow to your chest. Relax the back of the neck and the shoulders. They can roll forward here. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Returning to that slow breath. So, we did a lot of up and down stuff. We challenged ourselves. Now we can return to that balanced breath. So maybe even intentionally choosing to make the inhale equal this time to the exhale. It's a choice. It's an intention. It's a return to balance. Good. Let's take one more full breath in. And another long exhalation. And then slowly use the strength of your abs to rise back up. Take the outsides of your legs, bring them together, hug them in, give yourself a nice big hug. And then remove your props to the side. And we'll swing around and come to our backs. But let's take our feet to the floor first. Take your arms forward, draw those shoulders back, and then lean back until you feel your abs engaged. Maybe back a little farther for some of us. And then maybe lift your legs, coming into your boat. We could sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat and stay here. I won't do that. You could extend your legs if that feels good. You can lean back a little farther. You can keep your breath nice and smooth even though we start to get a little, something going here. Good. Maybe shaking. I am. Good. Breathe in. And whenever you're ready, you can slowly lower your feet to the floor and then gently lower your entire body to the floor. Let your legs go long, reach up and overhead. Take a full body stretch. Make it feel good. Good. Breathe in. Maybe even a little arch of the back. Breathe out. And release. Let's leave our arms there, actually. Take the feet over to the right. See if you can get your left ankle crossed over your right leg. So your legs might come off the mat here in this Badakanasana. And then see if you can keep your back on the floor as you take your torso up and over to, not up, over to the right. And then take a hold of your left wrist with your right arm. And then see if you can let your arms just rest. Your right arm can rest. Your left arm might be up off the floor. And then we'll just breathe here in this side stretch, this Badakanasana. So fun. For a couple rounds of breath. Good. See if you can soften. So the stretch is in that left side body, the left side of the left leg. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more full breath. Exhale it out. And then come back to center. Bring your torso and your legs back to center. Just let all that spine neutralize. Let's take our hands to the floor as a little bit of a counter stretch. Bring your feet to the floor, bending your knees. Take a bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Maybe take your hands underneath you, clasp them, and snuggle the shoulders. And I'll let you lift a little bit higher. Breathe in here. Lift the right hip a little higher. Exhale it out. And then lift the left hip a little bit higher as you breathe in and breathe out. See if you can squeeze your glutes here. Take another breath in. And let your exhale lower you back down slowly. Take a moment. Maybe hug your knees into your chest. That can feel good. Maybe bring your nose to your knees. That can also feel good. And when you're ready, extend long. Take a full body stretch. Send the fingertips up and the toes down. Maybe even point them. Take a big breath. Imagine you're filling up every single nook and cranny of the body. And then let it go. Relax. Take your left foot across to the left, across. Take your left foot to the left, maybe off the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left, and then take your torso over to the left. And then see if you can get your left hand, your left arm, your left hand wraps around your right wrist and draws that right arm a little bit more to the left. So the shoulders remain on the floor. And you can close your eyes here in Badakanasana to just get the full effect. Feel that, again, it's kind of like an internal massage. Yeah. Stretching that right side, the whole right side of the body. The fuller we breathe, the more we get that massage. So breathe in deep and breathe out, let it go. Let's take one more breath in. And exhale, come back to center. Good, let everything neutralize. You can, Sophie, shake it out from this vantage point, and then hug your knees into your chest. Maybe take your nose to your knees if you like. Curl up in a cute little ball. And then lower head and shoulders if they're up. And gently take the right legs, the right leg and the left leg stacked over to the right. Legs to the right. Jeepers creepers. Sorry, I was just on a red eye. You can't hold it against me. Turn your gaze toward the left arm and breathe. So your right hand can gently hold on to the left if you need a little extra something to get it deeper into your twist. See if you can use your breath to soften. Nice softening on every exhalation. Good, take one more breath in. One more long breath out. On your next breath, come back to your center, hug your knees in again. Nose to knee, optional. Curl up. Lower head and shoulders if they're not already lowered. And then take your twist toward the left. Right arm can extend out to a T, and the gaze can come to the right. Turning your head gently. Relaxing that right shoulder. And breathing in. Breathing in deep. Breathing out long. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Finding that softening on every exhalation. Excellent. When you're ready, roll on back to your back. And then find any pose that might feel really good. So some of us like to end with a happy baby, which is a happy note to end on. So you can reach for your outsides of your feet. You might want to take legs up the wall or legs up, and you can stay there for your Shavasana. Just allow yourself to slowly assume the Shavasana position. So reaching your legs long, even if they're up the wall, send them up high. You can take a blanket and roll it up, place it under your knees, or roll it up a little bit, place it under your neck. Make yourself super comfy for your Shavasana. This is where the magic of this ritual practice actually happens. This is where we integrate all the work that we've done in resting. So give yourself permission to rest for the next couple of minutes. Allow everything to soften. The crown of the head, the face, the tongue, the shoulders, the chest, belly, hips, legs, knees, ankles, feet. Relax the palms of the hand. Relax the eyes. Nothing more to do here. I thought we'd end our ritual practice with a Mary Oliver poem. This one is called Thirst. Another morning, and I wake with thirst for the goodness I do not have. I walk out to the pond, and all the way God has given us such beautiful lessons. Oh Lord, I was never a quick scholar, but sulked and hunched over my books past the hour and the bell. Grant me in your mercy a little more time. Love for the earth and love for you are having such a long conversation in my heart. Who knows what will finally happen or where I will be sent, yet already I have given a great many things away, expecting to be told to pack nothing, except the prayers which, with this thirst, I am slowly learning. Begin to gently deepen the breath again. Make some small movements as appropriate. Turning head from side to side, wiggling fingers and toes. And as you're ready, roll to one side and gently arrive in your fetal position. And just take stock. Notice how you feel. Notice what you have achieved. If you've used this ritual wisely to create some balance, or perhaps there was another intention in your mind. Just notice, assess, reflect. And then when you're ready, make your way to a comfortable seat using the strength of your arms. Maybe propping yourself up one last time. Find your grounded place. Feel your hips grounded into the earth. And maybe you notice a little more openness in those hips. I do. Lengthen your spine. Drop your shoulders away from the ears again. And then take your arms out wide. Reach up for all the goodness. Look up one last time. Look up at your palms as they press together in prayer. Draw them down to your heart center. Let's let the chin bow down to the chest in a gesture, a ritual of appreciation for our practice and our tenacity for showing up again. Feel the breath move in, expanding the chest into the thumbs as the thumbs press into the sternum. Thank you all for practicing again today, for this reminder to appreciate the rituals we create for ourselves. There are so many out there, so many good ideas. How many can we try in our lifetime? Thank you so much. Until next time, namaste. My computer is buzzing. I don't know. I think it's overheating, so hopefully you guys aren't bothered by that buzz.
Thank you, Connie. I do love those shoulder stretches.
Yay! I thought of you.